Right, they're really tall. Hello, everyone. It's great to be back here at the HBPA convention. I was in New Orleans a couple of years ago, 3 years ago maybe, so it's really glad to be back here at Oakland. And I'm excited. I'm the feel-good girl. I'm here to talk about a really amazing program that Godolphin does in 5 countries. It started out as the Stud and Stable Staff Awards in England about 20 years ago. This program actually is the brainchild of Sheikh Mohammed himself. And now it's in England, Ireland, France, Australia, and America. We just celebrated our 10 years here in the US, which is very exciting. And we're going to show a quick video recap of the 10 years.
This is, to me, this is a very good idea, to make you believe in someone else.
It is great that the industry is coming together to recognize these individuals who are really the backbone of our sport.
We are very happy to want to it's a great they have they've had it in the Thoroughbred community.
There's the horses and the trainer and all, but they're the heart and soul of the industry. And nobody has any more respect for me than I do, because without them, I cannot function as a trainer.
The industry is so important to me, and I know that so many of these people that are receiving these awards today work so hard, and they're such a basic part of our industry. They're really the backbone of the industry. They're the things and the people that keep everything going.
Confused. So, never think about two players, they're all changing like the game. The people back here really deserve it. Like I said, there's so many that are much more deserving than I am. It's just an honor.
This program is the highlight of my year. Honored, humbled, happy, excited, so emotional.
You see how important these awards are. I think this is one of the best things we've done in the last few years in horse racing. And like I said, the support that all of you have shown here.
These workers wake up every morning and put their heart and soul into this industry. And we're very, very thankful for everything they do for all of us.
It's very inspiring. And they work so hard and they care about it so much. We come away from this feeling great about it.
The people who make this industry happen. Being a part of Godolphin is being a part of the recognition of so many aspects of our industry. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed devised these awards many years ago.
The people you're going to meet tonight are remarkable because they love all of us. They love all the people that they work with. And they don't do it because somebody's watching, and they do it because they love.
So that's 10 years of Tia. Very exciting. I look around this room and so many of you all have been a part of the program. Got Tom Law down here who was chaired our judging panel. I have other judges in this room that are work for HBPA affiliate to run them. I have winners in this room. Sarah Patterson is here. She won the dedication and breeding last year. We have runners up, Maria and our Lauren Monet, who was a runner up last year. So I love knowing that this program has impacted this group because you all are the people that take care of the people. And this program is designed to reward and recognize all of our industry staff. Okay, plain and simple. But I can't do it unless you nominate. You have to tell us who your people are. Okay. So we're going to go, I'm just going to explain really quickly. These are very straightforward. They're in the same categories, but you know me, I just feel the need to remind everybody exactly. So we have 7 categories for this awards program. I understand that this industry has a million different jobs in it, but we really tried hard to pare it down to 7 categories. If you have somebody and you want to nominate them, but you're not sure which category they fit in, please call us. We will talk you through it and we will place them in a category we feel like they will be judged the fairest. The managerial award, the The first five are basically, very much managerial, dedication to breeding, dedication to racing, the Catherine McKee Administration Award and Support Services Award. Those are $7,500 to the winner. Two finalists each receive $3,500. And separate, we recognize now the two runners-up in fourth and fifth place as well, financially with $2,000 each. The Newcomer Award is for people who have been in the industry 5 years or less. So we don't give them the same amount of money because they haven't really put the same amount of time in that all these other guys have, the girls. So they get $5,000, and then the two finalists each are awarded $2,500, and then $1,000 to the fourth and fifth place. The Doc Richardson Community Award is just like the other, $7,500 to the winner, and $1,000 to their charity of choice. And two finalists receive $3,500, and then the fourth and fifth place as well. Okay, I just wanted to give you a quick example, because when people are like, oh, what's the managerial award? It is an award to an individual in a managerial or supervisory role in the thoroughbred breeding and racing industry, or any supporting sector within the industry. These are your assistant trainers, assistant farm managers, farm division managers, yearling stallion broodmare manager, barn foreman, and racetrack management. Okay, it is really anybody who manages a group of individuals, and it can be in breeding or racing. We just put managerial together. The Dedication to Breeding Award. This is for your farm staff. Okay. And examples of them will include broodmare grooms, stallion grooms, barn foreman, assistant division farm manager. Depending on the size of the farm, if it's a massive farm, sometimes they'll go up to managerial if they're managing an entire squad of people. But on the smaller farms, they would remain in the dedication to breeding category. This includes night watch as well. Don't forget your night watch. We get a lot of night watch nominated each year. Dedication to racing. This is your racing staff. So these are your assistant trainers, grooms, hot walkers, exercise riders, barn foremen, night watch. All that group goes into the dedication to racing category. Newcomers, they can be in anything, any capacity. They just have had to work in this industry 5 years or less. And they don't have to be young. There are a bunch of people that have joined the industry later in life as a second career. It's not that this category is all for young people, but it is people that have inspired you, that you have watched and you're like, wow, they have a future in this industry. Okay, they're really hard workers. They're going to go places. We want to know about them. We want to celebrate them. That's the newcomer category. That's the one that makes you feel really great that when you need all these people that just joined the racing or breeding industry, you have faith in the future. You're like, let's go. This is going to be great. They really are a special group. This award was named after Catherine McKee, who passed away from cancer. She was a long time administration. She did everything at Keeneland. So they have sponsored the award for years, so that the award is named for her. It's very self-explanatory. If anybody really in an administrative role, these are your stud secretaries, stallion booking administrators, sales coordinators, office managers, racing stable secretary, racetrack or organization administrator. A lot of people in this group as well would fit very much into this. I'm not sure if you all knew Doc Richardson. He was definitely a pillar on the backside of Churchill Downs. He passed away suddenly during COVID. He was actually chairing the judging panel that summer, and unfortunately, we lost him. But the community award is a very special award because the people who are in this category, they take care of the people and the horses in our industry. So this category is all of your aftercare. Okay, these are your chaplains, both farm and racetrack. These are people who run backstretch programs, or any education-related initiative. So that kind of falls into the community award. And then support services is really kind of my favorite because it is a catch-all award. It's for all the people that do all the other things. And every year we get nominations of staff that we just recognizing all different facets of the industry. So they can be sales staff, auctioneers, gardeners, veterinary, farriers, starting gate crew, horse transplant, ground staff, and sales companies, breeding farms, race horses, horse dentistry, physiotherapists, chiropractors, on and on. So this group is always a super fun group. We had an ambulance driver nominated last year, outriders. So it's a special group, and I don't know how the judges do it because they're having to judge all these different jobs against each other, but it's a very special group, again, highlighting all the work that's going on in the industry. The first judging panel meets in July. They have a very difficult job. They have to comb through every nomination in every category and come up with the top 3 candidates in each category. Once they give us those top 3, the Godolphin will fly everyone to Lexington. And you will get to spend a couple of days. We'll go racing at Keeneland. We will have dinner on the stud farm. You'll get to go to stallion tour. We'll really try to make your experience visiting Lexington as impactful as possible. And there are a lot of finalists and people in this room that have experienced it. So please, if you have questions about it, ask them, because we really do try to, make it count when you all are here. Our nominations always open, the week after Derby. So we get through Derby, and then nominations open, and this year they're going to close on July 13th. There's several ways to nominate. The easiest one is just to head to the website, tia.org, and nominate there. I know that there is always someone around that can help. Call our office if you have any questions. If you would like to handwrite things, we absolutely have 10 to 20 nominations every year that are handwritten. Happy to do it. And we also have translation services. So if someone does it in Spanish, we are happy to translate it to English. When you do the nomination, my last thing, please understand that these independent judging panels do not know the person you are nominating. So please be very specific. Tell stories. Why are they the linchpin in your office? Why do they keep your barn going? Talk to us about how they were up all night with the sick horse, the barn fire, when they covered for someone, when they took someone to the doctor who needed help. Tell us about how they went above and beyond and why they're special. Try not to tell us that they show up on time and they do a great job, right? Because they should do that. Tell us why they're special. That will help our judging panels get to know them, and be able to judge them against everyone else. All right, thank you all so much for having me. And thank you, HBPA, for filling it up at the beginning.